So my plan today is pretty simple. Last year, I decided to start taking my birthday off every year and just doing a fishing trip. I went to like 5 different places over the course of the entire day and didn't really catch much of anything, but I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So here's the plan. I'm actually gonna be heading down to Sharando Lake and actually fishing not only the lake itself, but I'll be fishing the creek that feeds into it on the way in. The access road is actually closed due to COVID. The recreation area is closed, but legally you can walk in past the gate on foot. The thing is, it's 1.5 miles in, then it's about 1.5 miles around the lake, and then it's another 1.5 miles to get out. So I got a long day ahead of me. All right, here we are. Just made it to Lake Sharando. Now the gate's actually closed, but that's because the forestry department, like I said, has control over the rec area and the campground. Game department has confirmed with me that you can walk in past the gate on foot. Let's get down there, see what's what. There's absolutely no vehicle access down here at all. So this is all in on foot 100% of the way. Packed a lot of stuff today, wearing about 20 pounds, which is heavy. But I brought 3 rods with me. I brought a fly rod, my light rod, and my medium rod for bass. The tackle I have consists of everything from size 18 flies up to 4.5-inch Texas rig worms and swim baits and everything in between. I think I found my first spot to fish. I don't see any fish in there just right now, but I'd be a fool not to toss something back in that deep hole right there. Let's get the fly rod together, see what's up. All right. First cast, fly rod, Back Creek, birthday fishing trip. I guarantee you there's not even a person. There's probably not even another human being within 1 mile of me right now. Tied on a little dry. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a school of bluegill right there, and they went up and smacked that dry. Look at them. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this, man. I ain't even cast yet. And these guys are just smacking this thing. I'm not actually trying to catch them. I could probably just sit here. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look it. Oh, it's gonna be a day, man. Well, that's awesome. I'm seeing a whole bunch of them now. They must have just been really still when I got here. Look at them. They are just coming up and smacking the surface right there. It's actually a halfway decent one. Look at that. Look, there we go. Oh man, and I'm getting all the other fish riled up. Heck yeah, look at this. Look at that, not even trying. Bluegill right off the bat, on the fly. He engulfed that, actually. It's you just chill out there, little dude. You really sucked in that fly. Already need the forceps. Look at that. Friggin' tiny little bluegill came up. These guys were already smacking my fly. I mean, the second it touched the water. The second this thing touched the water. I didn't even see them. I was actually just like laying my line out. There we go. Thank you, dude. Thanks, little buddy. Go on back, get big. Look at that, man. I wasn't even casting at that point. I was literally just trying to lay my line out on the water. And all those fish getting riled up, I saw more out here. I'm not seeing them just right now, but I mean, there's a very deep pool just right here before me. So, I mean, that's where we are headed with this. Let's get this line shimmied out here.
Here we go. Look at this, right off the bat, man. Look at that. First cast. First proper cast. Probably got me another little bluegill in here. Ooh, he pulling. He is fighting me. I gotta watch because I got, oh man, he's strong on this 5-weight. I gotta watch because I got trees overhead here. Come on in here, little guy. Big guy, holy jeez. Look at the freaking bluegill I just smacked on. Look at this guy. Oh, that's excellent. I am already off to an amazing day of fishing. Catching 2 bluegill without even trying. There we go. Look at the size on him. That's a decent bluegill. Come on now. And he's gone. I do see there's some, look at the lateral lines on those. There's some largemouth bass right there, small ones. But that was a decent bluegill. And it looks like there's already some largies in here. Fantastic. Mostly just going to be roll casting because of the location here. There we go, right out in the center of that deep hole. Let's see if something comes up and snacks on it. Hungry little bluegill, everywhere. Not sure where those, here we go. Hey, little guy. Little bluegill, come here, buddy. Well, this is already better than my last day of fishing. Dang, these guys are inhaling this tiny little fly. There we go. That actually looks to me like a green sunfish. Look at just dark vertical bars. Not a lot of yellow underneath here. That might just be a green sunfish. Tiny little guy. Going back, get big. Bye. I could also go just over here. It's a bit shallower, rock bottom, and could probably, I could give myself a lot more room to cast and cool off my feet. So, a long walk in this morning. Test and see how cold that really is. Oh man, that's maybe a little bit colder than I thought it would be. All right, I'm over that deep hole now. I'm really just roll casting. I don't quite have the room to make a full cast. There was something came up and smacked that pretty quick. Every single time this thing hits the water. There we go. Another little bluegill. But when he cuts around like that. Wait, is that a bluegill? Come here. What is this? What do we have here? Some kind of sunfish. Kind of a bigger mouth on him. Worm markings on his mouth. This might be. I'm not entirely sure. That's really pretty though. I don't remember which one that is. It's got black spots on his fins. There's little bluish worm markings there. Look at the big mouth on him. I wonder if this is a, I wonder if that's a warmouth. Because that big mouth like that, that's not a, that's not what bluegill typically look like. Isn't that cool? That might be a warmouth. It's not a rock bass. That might actually be my first warmouth. I'm not entirely sure about that. cool deal, man. Let's get you back in here, homie. There you go. Kind of slow mover. He didn't bite me too hard. I don't think there's particularly big fish in here, but this little hole is loaded. Oh man. Right there. Little something came up, smacked that right as soon as it touched the water. Probably just another sunfish. I am totally okay with that. Yeah, buddy. Fight it. There. Check it out. Another little bluegill on the fly. There you go, man. Whoop. All right, going back, get big. This little fly right here is what's doing the magic today. And I am inexperienced enough as a fly fisherman that I can't tell you what kind of fly that is. It sort of resembles something I've seen referred to as a parachute Adams. I don't know if that's correct or not. So I've got tied on a black woolly bugger here because there's bass in here and I really want to get one. And since it's a bigger lure and a bigger hook, the bass are actually chasing it. Oh man, there is stuff darting up to get this thing. Bass had it in his mouth. Right there, I missed my hook set. There, we got something. Oh, he's let it go. You can tell I definitely don't have enough leader. And this is a very large size hook. This is like a size 6 or maybe a size 4 hook. It's a much larger profile. I don't really have the right setup for it, but you know what, man? I don't think the fish care. About ready to do a hook set right there. There he is. Saw him take it. Keep that tight. Come on. We got a bass here. Yeah, buddy. Bass on the fly. Black woolly bugger. Look at this guy. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. Get him right back up here. Yes! Look at this. My goodness. And he's not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but he's toothy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got him in the bottom of the lip. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I had him in the bottom of the lip. He fought. I couldn't put my thumb in his mouth because that's right where the friggin' hook was. Oh. You guys saw it though. I think we'll do a few more casts here and walk on down the road to the next spot. Still got more spots along this creek. And then I got a whole lake. There is a part of me that wants to stay here in this hole and fish all day long. But I really think we need to move on, find some new water,